NVIDIA earnings approaches. We're covering it live, but now we got some extra spice, some extra salt on top with Supermicro Computer getting their filings in. Look below the link and I give you the full breakdown. We gave you a world exclusive before anyone covered that last night. We were the first and we gave you a full SEC filing study. So go and check that out. But NVIDIA tonight, are you excited? If this pops tonight, the whole market goes up big after the recent selling. I'm excited. Here is the NVIDIA earnings. Let's bring you some of the news around it as we get prepared for it tonight. Stock futures higher as NVIDIA results near. We are expecting a beat. So we are, and a good one too, and we are expecting the market to rally. Stock futures advanced on Wednesday with the Nasdaq futures leading the pack as investors look ahead to NVIDIA's results. The S&P 500 up 0.6, Nasdaq up 0.9, and Dow is up 0.3. The 10-year Treasury yield rose 1 basis point to 4.31. The 2-year yield rose 2 basis points to 4.12. Wall Street's benchmark, the S&P 500, on Tuesday closed at its lowest level since mid-January, with traders flocking to the safety of bonds amid more tariff uncertainty and weak economic data. Now, we have to remind ourselves a little bit about that. NVIDIA will do well. SMCI did well. The businesses that we own are doing well. What we do have, however, is uncertainty with tariffs. Doesn't mean the businesses aren't doing well. They are, and most of the S&P now have reported 50% are up, beating estimates. We reported that yesterday. So we've got good reason to be bullish. When the war is over in Ukraine, the market will pump. We could be just days or weeks away. When the tariffs get settled, days or weeks away, uncertainty will go away, markets will rally. We've had a big sell-off recently, an opportunity to buy dips, and I've been buying it. And NVIDIA tonight will bring everything back into balance if it's a good beat. And I believe it will be. Markets saw another decent risk-off over the past 24 hours as concerns about the US economic outlook continue to mount. We've had the Michigan report, all politics. Those YouTubers who like to come down on the side of politics, whether they are Republican or Democrat, they like to throw mud at each other and make lots of noise. And it is lots of noise. Doom and gloom's all over YouTube right now. You won't see it on my channel unless it's real. And it ain't. There's no reason for all of this, but people want to sell the story. Why do you think the news is always doom and gloom? Very rarely you see something good on the news, right? It just doesn't happen. It's always doom and gloom because it sells. Not here on this channel. We just bring you the facts. US equity markets were a little disturbed by a sharp decline in consumer confidence survey, but the surveys are distorted by parties and politics. What did I just say? It's a well-known fact, but no one seems to be bothered about that when they put that out on their videos. Let's just sell some videos on doom and gloom. It simply isn't true. In fact, it's now been the biggest 4-day decline of the S&P since early September. What an opportunity to buy when we know that our stocks in the S&P are performing well. Look, up 20% today, and NVIDIA is up as well. Wait for the earnings. I mean, just wait for the earnings. Too late now to buy. I've already bought. I want a nice, comfortable bounce tonight. Maybe a 5% on the S&P. That sounds a lot? Not really, because actually I only need 2.5%, which is still quite a lot. But when you consider we've dropped 4, it's not really anything at all. And that will give me a 5% bounce because of margin will double those benefits. That's the benefit of buying when the market goes down. Tech giant NVIDIA will report its results after the market close on Wednesday. Investment firms Evercore ISI and Piper Sandler has issued positive notes on the semiconductor firm ahead of the report. This would also be NVIDIA's first day since DeepSeek last month unveiled its AI model R1. So let me just put this to you folks in two ways. If people sell off the NVIDIA earnings, it goes any lower, so it goes to sort of 110, it will be a mass buyback. and it will then surpass the 140. So if it goes down, you buy, you win. It goes up. If it just goes up, you win. Either way, you win tonight. If it does go down, it presents a buying frenzy opportunity, which will occur. There's plenty of money on the sidelines to buy it if it goes down. That's why the market isn't pumping too much tonight. People are waiting and hedging their bets, thinking, I'm going to buy on the dip, and then it's going to rally. We know that Warren Buffett's got a ton of money on the sidelines. What about Supermicro Computer? Surged 24.9%. We saw Lowe's go up this morning, a beat on earnings. We saw Home Depot yesterday beat on earnings. Soft guidance, but going up. They haven't been going up for ages. Is it really doom and gloom in the market? Nope, it's not. That's why I bought the dip yesterday. Supermicro surged 24.9 in pre-market trade after the company filed its delinquent financial reports to the US Securities and Exchange Commission just ahead of its deadline. On the economic side, the January new home sales and the survey of business uncertainty will land during the market hours. The former is expected to come in at 679,000. Okay, let me come back to it right now. We're in the middle of a live stream, a half an hour before the bell goes. NVIDIA is up, Supermicro Computer is up, and if I come back to my main portfolio, I'm also up today 0.72, waiting for the market to open. Are you in today? Are you with me? Are you buying? Let me just show you my recent buys so you know how bullish I am. This is my real money, my real position. This is my real portfolio. Let me share with you what I just did, so you know exactly when I say that I'm buying, so you understand what I'm buying. If I scroll down here, you can see. If I scroll down, look, you will see my history. This is my actual account, and you will see when the market started to crash on the 21st of February. I bought 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 20, 25. 35, 40, 50, 55 shares. I actually thought it was less than that. 55 shares of the S&P all the way down. Just keep buying all the way down. Flipping heck, that's more than I thought it was. Anyway, what am I doing? Have I gone mad? Probably. Anyway, there it is. That's what's happening. It's very exciting. The markets are up. We're preparing for the NVIDIA earnings tonight. It's just down here. You might want to join me for that. I'll put the links on the screen. Now, we're covering 2 events at the same time. You can't afford to miss them. I'll put both the links below and above my head and pinned to the description and, in the comments as well, to the top of the comments. Over here, I'll put the NVIDIA earnings, and down here, I shall put the Virgin Galactic earnings, because we're covering that on the extra channel. So it's going to be a very, very busy day. In fact, a very busy 48 hours, because we're doing the same tomorrow night. Very exciting. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.